Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to give you guys a breakdown on what happened to me over the past few months. Like, things have changed. You can see I'm in a different environment altogether, like the background and everything. It's not like I've been posting much for you to notice, but at least I am sure that you noticed a little bit. My last video was sometime in July, and I'll put the video here. You can watch it. As you can see from that video, your girl was wearing glasses. What's the difference right now? If you guessed it right, yes, I don't wear glasses no more. The Lord healed me and gave me a solution. Okay, he gave me a solution. Let me just explain how it went. So basically, I did what they call LASIK eye surgery. You guys can search that up on Google, basically what it is, but I can't remember the exact name. But let me just check of the LASIK eye surgery I did. I don't know if I've explained this in a video before, but since I was really young, like since I was like 11, 12, I had really bad eyesight, and I think I always had it. It's just that I always ignored it. And you know, when you're a child, you're always sitting too close to the TV, so like it's almost like you don't really bother with those things. Like, even if your parents know, they're like, oh, it's because you're always sitting too close to the TV, that's why your eyes are like that. However, my parents saw that my eyes were really bad, like they got worse. I couldn't read, I couldn't see far, I couldn't like do anything really good like with the God-given eyes of mine. So the first time I got glasses was in like 2007 or 2008. I can't remember which timeline. One day I went to the doctor said, okay, your eyes, they will keep getting worse until you pay me. I said, okay. They're like, yes, like your prescription is really bad. Like, you started at like a minus 0 point something. Right now you're at a minus 4 point something. The ophthalmologist told me like that is a really huge difference. Like, your eyes have gone from bad to worse. So, you know, it became a prayer point in my family, because to me, I was scared that I was definitely going to go blind, and I wasn't sure whether my eyes would see past a certain age. They're like at the age of 20 it might stop, but the chances of it stopping is very low. I was like, okay, what happened? Like, nobody in my family has history of glasses and all those rubbish. Like, why is it me? Why is it these eyes of mine? So it continued. As an international student now, the money kept getting higher and higher. My glasses, I started out by paying 200 and something. As the last time I got glasses, it was 600 and something, because I have to change frame and I have to change the lens. So it was such a struggle for me, like paying 600 and something every year, going for yearly eye tests that I had to pay for. My school insurance did not really cover for anything or cover for much. I went to my doctor. This was early last year, sometime in like the COVID period, like early last year. I went for an eye checkup. So the doctor told me, she's like, okay girl, you know what, your eyes have gotten bad again. And this time, like, my eyes were super blurry. Like, when I tell you, I could only see like the silhouettes of people. Like, I can't recognize your face. I couldn't recognize. If I didn't wear my glasses, I was virtually blind. Like, basically I was blind. I couldn't see anything. And like, if you take my glasses away from me, you would have just killed me. Like, I started having headaches and problems like with my eyesight, like even while I was wearing glasses. So I decided, okay, let's just go to the doctor. And when I went to the doctor was like, oh yeah, your prescription has changed again, although not by very much from the last year, but I recommend you to either get new glasses, or this is another solution. You're young, why don't you go get LASIK surgery? And I'm like, once I had surgery, if you know how I felt, it was as if someone just like shot me. I hate the idea of having surgery in my life. Even though there are times when things beyond your control can happen, I just told myself that, God, this is between me and you. I would never have to do surgery in my life or any. She's like, calm down, it's not like that, don't worry, just chill, let me explain to you. And she told me all about like how the LASIK surgery is done. It's a quick 10-minute procedure. I was like, surgery 10 minutes. I've not seen any surgery that's 10 minutes. So and I thought about like expenses. How much does it cost? If I tell you how much it costs, we will get to that part. Anyway, so we discussed everything, and she told me on my option, she's like, you're really young right now. This is the best time to actually get to this surgery. When you're older, it's harder for them to do the surgery for you. So just make sure you can like gather enough money and do surgery, because wallahi, this surgery is super expensive. And like, we're talking about the eyes here, so it's not something to joke. I said, okay, I'll pitch the idea to my parents. You know, I'm living with my parents, and I'm like, there's no point, like, I'm sure they won't even think about it. Like, at the end of the day, I pitched the idea to them. As the African parent usually African parents, I was surprised when they said yes. Like, go for it, yes. God, thank you for answering our prayers. This is like a permanent solution to everything. And I'm like, is this you? Is this you? Are you sure it's you? Fast forward to the time they ended up booking my appointment for like later in the summer of last year, and around like July. So I was really excited. I was like, this one is a birthday present to myself, you know, like God's birthday present to me, giving me a solution to all my problems about this eye matter. Because I was frustrated, like my glasses would smudge my makeup. I just felt very ugly in my glasses, and like even if I had makeup on, I felt really ugly. Like my glasses was hiding basically who I was. I felt like people had never seen like all of that side of me. So I was just like really happy to get rid of that aspect of my life, like putting on glasses, paying for glasses, and all of that stuff. So gang, we booked everything, the whole procedure and everything. Time came for me to go for my surgery. So I'm currently at the place got there for my appointment, filled in some paperwork, and just waiting for them to tell me what to do next. We'll see how it goes. So for those of you considering this surgery, let me just tell you, number one, like I said before, it's very expensive. I had to pay outright, like the entire money outright, and I'm telling you, like, this thing costs Canadian $4,000 just to fix these, Canadian $4,000. It was hella expensive. So you know, after I got the payment and everything, I settled the payments. I won my, you can see, I won my whatever surgeries cap. They got me in there. The doctor was really nice and very sweet. He walked me through the whole process, like from the moment they started the surgery till the end. Like, I'm telling you, this was not even 10 minutes, this was 5 minutes. They legit opened my eyes, cut out like something, and I couldn't see for like 3 or 5 seconds, and then they just like released like a little flap above it, and then just like did a little sewing back or something, and that was it. Like, that was basically the entire thing. My doctor is like, can you see? Like, I opened my eyes and I was able to see everything. Now, of course, because I just came from the surgery, like it was a bit blurry, and like not blurry as where I couldn't see, but like blurry as where my vision was like setting in, that kind of thing. Like, you know, when the camera is trying to focus. Yeah, so it was like that for me at first, like the moment I opened my eyes right after the surgery. So they were like, okay, you're good to go. Just told me what I needed to do, put eye drops in, the medications and everything to take, and to get the eye healed, how long it takes to heal the eyes. My dear, so you can see me, this is the next day when I went for my follow-up appointment, where I was going crazy, and I was just happy that my face was all like, my eyes were all good. I had to wear like this weird sunglasses this weird sunglasses for, you know, for a few days, like for like a week, or for 2 weeks to be exact. I just came from my appointment, my follow-up appointment after my surgery. I look crazy, like, I you see my eyes, but yeah, I can actually see very clearly. new sunshades. I look like a blind old white man. I don't mean that in any bad way. Oh, I just see a lot of like blind. Anyways, let me just not talk. I'm sorry for that statement. I'll cut it out anyways. So as you guys can see the after effect of my eyes, I'm just going to open it and I can't press it too much. There are like blood spots in there. Actually, this is just from the cornea healing. As you can see, there are those things there. It's very normal post surgery. Yeah, nothing looks different, but I can tell you my eyes, I can see very clearly now. I just have bigger eyes, I guess. Like everything looks very big, but like that's all part of the healing process. It's going to take about a week to completely heal. And yeah, so you guys will see me on phone without glasses no more. So yeah, that brought about the change in my life, one of the biggest changes I've had of recent. And not just that, like I'm grateful to God that surgery went well. I've been able to see like this July is going to clock 1 year that my eyes were fixed, okay? And so like I'm really happy about it. A lot of things changed for me. I got to learn a lot of lessons last year, to be honest. Like I feel like last year we were not prepared for what was going to happen, but like God just used it as a way and taught everybody like lessons of different kinds. I'm glad that I saw the things and I experienced the things which I experienced, because you know, like we grow from our experiences, right? We learn from our experiences. I wouldn't have been able to learn those kind of things anyways. So I ended up growing to be a more mature woman in my business, developing my business opportunities. Like I opened up a company here. This company deals with hair, makeup, and everything cosmetics in general. So right now we're just starting up, we're just setting up, we're getting things in order. So I'm glad that a lot of things changed for me last year. I'm glad about the woman I became. Like I evolved greatly. Different things happen, but you know, like we live, love and learn a lot in this life. Most importantly, I moved from where we were before. My family and I, we moved from where we were before, so we ended up getting our own like nice space. Like everywhere is so like comfortable. I can't do room tour because I'm not the cleanest girl in the world, let me just tell you. So I'm not the cleanest girl, but maybe one day I'll do a room tour, because it's basically a room. I can't show my entire house, like hell no. I ended up growing my relationship with God more, like way better. And you know, like I attended a program in January, and that was the best program I had ever attended. It's called January to Please God. If you guys know this church, Gateway International Church in Port Harcourt, that's my main church, and we have a branch here in Canada. That whole period of time of just worshiping in God's presence and actually learning a lot from like the house of God, it was a wonderful experience for me. And I'm telling you, like it has made me learn about so many things. I'm really excited for this 2021. I know we've gone 5 months in already, and this is kind of like late, but I'm excited for 2021. And according to our church, this is our year of only good things. So I speak over you that only good things will happen in your life and in all your families' life. So thank you all for watching this very long speech about my life updates. So thank you guys for watching again. It's your girl Joyce World. Please don't forget to like, comment, and do what? Subscribe, okay? And Joyce World and this